Hey guys, I'm gonna wait for a couple of you to trickle in, but I'm really okay. I'm back. I don't know what happened. 2 seconds in, I lose my connection. This isn't starting out well, so if I lose you guys, I'll just have to write a status. But I'm really excited because 4 years ago today exactly, John and I at 5:30 a.m. arrived in San Diego for the first time ever. So a little bit of background: we were thinking about where we wanted to move. We weren't sure where we were meant to be. And John really wanted to move to New York City, but I had grown up right around there and I wasn't sure if I wanted to move back. So we decided to take a road trip from San Diego to San Francisco, go up Highway 1 and really explore California because we figured, why not? And I had never been, John had only been to San Francisco, so we were really excited to see experience California and see if it was where we wanted to move. So 4 years ago today, we boarded a plane. It took 24 hours to get here. We had, I think it was 16 delays and 6 gate changes, so it was like kind of a shit show to get here to San Diego. But we arrived at 5:30 a.m. this morning 5 years ago, or 4 years ago. And John and I were just reminiscing about like how much has happened in those 4 years and really the importance of goal setting and all that you can accomplish if you really set your mind to it. So we loved California, long story short. The road trip was insanely awesome and we fell in love with California and wanted to move here. So we made it our goal to get to California and we wanted to move by June of the following year. Well, we couldn't wait till June. We were so stoked that we ended up moving. We quit our jobs in January and we ended up moving by end of February. What that meant for us was goal setting enough and working hard enough that we sold everything we owned. We sold my house, we sold John's car, and we packed up our Honda Accord and made the trip out here. So in the last 4 years, we not only traveled to San Diego and took the road trip up the coast, we then got back to Buffalo, got down to business. I started selling all of our shit. I literally sold everything but the broom. And yeah, we just made it happen. We really wanted to move out here and we just did it. And it's such a testament for goal setting for us because since then, and that was really the first leap into the unknown for us. We weren't sure, we were obviously so afraid and so scared because when we quit our jobs, we didn't have anything lined up here in San Diego. We didn't even know where we were going to live. So yeah, we took the leap. We ended up packing up the Honda. We drove across the country. We took 7 weeks to explore this awesome place that we call the United States of America that we live in. We went all the way from Buffalo down to Miami and then across the southern part of the United States. We traveled, I believe, to 17 different cities over the course of the 7 weeks, and we had the kick-ass, most amazing time of our lives. We got here to San Diego April 2013. We both went through 2 different jobs. We've started several companies since we got to San Diego. We've obviously embarked on our own in real estate since then. We have purchased 4 investment properties since we got here. We've done so much. We've purchased a new car. The Honda that took us out here just recently died, so that was a goal that we weren't really necessarily expecting to do. We wanted to do it by the end of the year, but hey, we beat ourselves to it by 6 months. So really, when we got back from California, the original time when we had done our road trip, okay, I'm back. We knew we needed to get our butts in gear to get stuff done, and that's really that first December is when we started goal setting. And that first year when we set our goal was to make it out to California by June. We ended up making it here by April. We left Buffalo by February. When we got out here, we found jobs within the first month we arrived because we made it our full-time goal to find jobs. When we finally got our jobs, we made it our goal to start investing, and we did so with the money that I had made from the sale of my Buffalo house. We invested in 4 separate properties in Tennessee. And, we've just done so much, from daily goals like working out, and for me meditating, and also, I beat my SIBO and Candida twice. We've done so much in these 4 years. It's mind-blowing to us that we were able to accomplish each and everything. And, John was just saying, too, a lot of people, there's a quote that he really likes, a lot of people underestimate, oh man, I'm going to have to finish this up because apparently my connection's super poor. Okay. But yeah, there's this quote that he really likes, and it's something along the lines of, a lot of people underestimate what they can do in a year, but overestimate what they could do in a month. And for us, we've always set aggressive goals. We've always had really high standards for ourselves. However, we have never once stopped working and just busting our ass is really what it comes down to. Just busting our butts to get what we want and to make our dreams come true. And you know, I'm sitting right now on my balcony viewing all of San Diego around me. Inside my apartment is my loving husband and my cat. Oh, that's another thing, we got married in the last 4 years. Just a lot of stuff has happened. So I feel like I just want to do this quick live video and encourage all you guys, you know, if you have dreams or hopes or goals that you aren't accomplishing right now, ask yourself why not? Why aren't you doing what you want to be doing? If you're at a job that you hate, quit. We did, and everything worked out well. If you are in a place that you don't like, move. We did, and we're so happy. If you don't like the location where you're living, we just recently were looking for an apartment for 2 months, wondering if we should move out of the studio, and we couldn't find anything that made us as happy, so we stayed put. Do whatever makes you happy, because life is far too short to be doing things that you are not 100% stoked on all day, every day. And you know, I feel like we really have seen that firsthand in our real estate business, considering that we have spent the last year, August, pretty much the first week of August marks a year of business for us, and we have never worked so hard for anything in our entire life, but it has never been more fulfilling. Seeing how we're changing lives each and every day with each individual client is so mind-blowingly fulfilling for us, and I can't imagine any other way that I'd want to spend my days right now. I feel like if I was to be asked, like, oh, if you could have one thing, you know, like, what would you change about your life right now? I honestly don't think that there's anything that I would change, which makes me so happy, and I am really happy. So I just encourage you guys to make yourselves happy. Happiness is totally your own jam. Like, nobody's gonna come in and just be like, here's your dream job, here's this cool apartment in this new city that you want to live in. You've got to do it, and you've got to hold yourself accountable, and you've got to get shit done. And that's exactly what we've done since the very first day that we stepped off that airplane in San Diego. I remember it like it was yesterday. 5:30 a.m. we were exhausted. It was a 24-hour day with all of those flight delays, gate changes, Chicago airport. I just hate it. It's like my living nightmare. But we made it happen, and I encourage you guys to do the same. If you guys have questions for us, want to talk more, want to know how we stay inspired and gung-ho about, you know, our really aggressive goals, hit us up. We love talking about this stuff, and we love all of you guys, and we want to see you really happy and achieving your dreams each and every day too. So I'll talk to you guys soon.